barely hear anything out here. It's really pretty. It just snowed this morning. We probably got about 1 to 2 inches of snow. Looks really pretty out here today. Hi, good morning. I'm out for a morning constitutional and out here in a pretty secluded part of northern Minnesota. The town I'm in is maybe about 11,000 people or so, but you know, you can find some pretty secluded places pretty easily, even within town. Like I'm maybe a mile from my apartment. I'm out here to get some exercise. My job has been completely canceled. I work at an art center and we're closed until the end of March for sure. Who knows after that? I still have to work. You know, there's still stuff I can do from home, but the amount of stuff I can do from home compared to when we were open is pretty minimal, like maybe an hour or two of work. So I do like answer a bunch of emails and send out a bunch of emails, and that's, you know, pretty much it. Work on our website a little bit, but not much else. So I decided, I started yesterday, but today is the first day I turned on the camera. I decided like I'd try and get out every morning and enjoy some of the beautiful trails that are up here in northern Minnesota. I've only run into one person so far on this trail, and of course, like, we were a good distance away from each other, and he was just sitting on a bench. He about halfway through the trail, and you know, just said good morning and stuff like that. But I am pretty socially distant already in my life. I still have to interact with people, like I still have to go to the grocery store. But that's about it, and that's about all I did other than being at work before. So it's not like a big change. It's just now like, okay, make sure I wipe everything down, wash my hands. You know, well, I was washing my hands before, but you know, like wipe everything down with disinfectant and when I get in and, you know, all that stuff. But I was a little bit of a germaphobe to begin with, and then now with this whole thing, like, I'm just even more cautious. But I think it's better to be cautious than ill. I'm in my mid-40s, so I'm not like at a huge risk, but there still is a little bit of a risk if I get sick that I would need to go to the hospital. I think they said it's about like an 8% chance of someone in my age group that I would need hospitalization, and that's a pretty big number to me. So, you know, let's just be safe. But while I'm being safe, like, I want to get outside though too. The only time I have to touch anything in my apartment building is when I walk back in, and I just have to touch the outer door to get into the building. You know, the going out, I don't have to touch anything. So that's pretty good too. But like, I want to try and get in better shape again. Like last year I was working out a lot. I would, you know, starting in January, I started working out at home with, last January, not January 2020, January 2019. I started working out a lot at home using my Switch, using that fitness boxing. And if you're stuck at home, you have a Switch and you want to work out, get that. That thing was awesome. And I still use it now, just not as much. But when I was, you know, when it was January in Minnesota, it's really hard to get outside. It's really cold in January. So I was using that a lot. And I was working out pretty hard up until about August. And then my life just got so busy, I didn't even have time to work out anymore. And I just had a hard time working out. Just too many like 10-hour days. There'd be like some 10 or 12-hour days at work. And it just threw my whole rhythm off. So now, decided, you know, I wanted to get over here so you can see a shot of this lake. Ooh, this place is really pretty. So now I decided though, you know, get my 10,000 steps in if I can, you know, if I'm healthy enough to go outside, if I'm not feeling sick, go outside, get 10,000 steps, which is going to be pretty hard right away. Like, I'm a little bit out of shape again. 10,000 steps is like 8 kilometers. And going on this trail, I'm not going to say exactly where I am. People who live in the area probably know where I am. But yeah, like going up and down this trail to my car and back is about 2 kilometers. So I'm midway through my second pass. So I'd have to do 4, and I'm sweating already. Like you can see, I'm kind of flushed. So I've been out here for maybe an hour already. And maybe not that long, but you know, for a while. So I probably won't do the full 8 kilometers today, but that's the goal. I have noticed that I have been losing weight already, just because I'm not at work too. When I'm at work, like, I was always eating sweets, and you know, I drink a lot of soda, and not a lot, but you know, one every 2 or 3 days, which I think is a lot. But so I'm not there, so I'm not doing those type of things either. Hopefully, like, me putting my finger up every once in a while over the camera isn't too distracting. I'll practice and get better at that. But I stopped making videos like quite a few years ago just because I didn't have a good camera. And now I have a iPhone, and I'm like, well, this thing's probably a good enough camera, so we'll just use this. So I mainly wanted to make this video just to have something to talk about, someone to talk to. The past like 3 days, I've been almost completely silent, just like sitting at home, or like yesterday I came out on the trail, but I just want to, you know, exercise the vocal cords too while I'm out walking. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to talk about today. I'll try and make another video tomorrow, but I'm not really making this video for other people. If it helps other people to have someone to talk to too, you know, that's great. But I'm doing this mainly for myself, just to, you know, be able to do it and talk and look around. And, you know, I did want to show off some of this beautiful snow that we got today. It was so pretty out here today. I love it. It's still just lightly snowing. It's really nice. Like, these are like the mornings where, like, I think it's great to be in northern Minnesota. And you know, when we have moments like this in the world, I think it's a good time to pause, focus on yourself, and enjoy some of these nice, beautiful things that we have in this world. So, yeah, take care. Have a good day.